Hi, this is Bruce Parker, and thank you for responding to my posting about getting a list of bank-owned properties. Be happy to send you that list, and I want to talk to you a few moments about how bank-owned properties work. But let me introduce myself first. I'm Bruce Parker. I'm the broker of Best Realty. And again, thank you for requesting the information on bank-owned homes. I own the Best Realty office in Highland Park, New Jersey. I have been a licensed real estate broker for over 25 years. I've been buying and selling homes in New Jersey since 1978. That's a long time. I have presented at the United Nations in front of an international investors group. I have presented in China at a meeting in Beijing of Chinese businessmen looking to buy properties in New Jersey. I have represented many banks over a very long period of time and sold hundreds of bank-owned listings. So, what are bank-owned listings? Also known as REOs, which stands for real estate owned. These are properties that the homeowner has missed enough payments on to have the bank institute a foreclosure process. The culmination of the foreclosure process is that the bank gets the property back at the sheriff's sale sometimes. Sometimes investors buy the property, but sometimes investors choose not to bid on that specific property, and then the bank gets those properties back. Now, the bank doesn't want to be in the owning property business, and so they give those properties that they buy back at the sheriff's sale to brokers like myself who are specially vetted and specially trained to deal in bank-owned properties. Quite often, these properties are priced very aggressively because the bank wishes to liquidate them as soon as possible. Now, these properties can be move-in ready, and sometimes the banks go way out of their way to fix the property up and make it really perfect inside. And sometimes they sell the property as is with no repairs at all. It's very important to know what type of property you're buying. And that's why you need someone with experience in bank owned properties to guide you through it. So, why should you buy a bank owned property or a REO? First of all, they typically have potential value a little bit better than traditional listings. And they have motivated sellers because, after all, the bank does not want to be in the ownership business. They want to cash out that property and get as much of their money back as they originally lent when they went ahead and made that loan for that buyer. Another reason REOs are great is that they're very transparent in how the process works, especially if you're working with a very well informed agent like myself. There is no emotion when dealing with bank owned properties. The sellers are big banks. You're not finding a particular seller who is emotionally attached to the house. Many times on bank owned properties, there is financing available. Many times on bank-owned properties, the banks are willing to pay for your title insurance and pay for your closing costs or part of your closing costs. So again, many buyers do like the REOs better than traditional home sellers selling their homes. So I currently have a number of bank-owned listings on the market. One on the top is in Edison, a very nice property in Edison that's located at 26 Wellington Place for $445,000. The middle one is in Manville, 158 South 14th Avenue in Manville, priced at $346,900. And that house in Manville is one that they have fixed up, has new granite countertops in it. And the bottom one is 6 Gates Avenue in East Brunswick. Really nice sized house in East Brunswick in a good location. And again, that house is priced at $542,000. Now, those are just a few of the bank owned properties that are my listings. And I have access to many other bank owned properties that are listed throughout the MLS. The properties that are listed in the MLS are not the only way that you can find a bank owned property. So, Many bank-owned properties are backed by Fannie Mae. You're going to get clear title. So don't worry about the liens that might have been on there when the previous owner had the property and then lost it. You're delivered clear title. And many times you can choose to accept the seller's title insurance company and not have to pay for the title insurance. On many of the loans that are bank-owned properties, there's no PMI. And there are renovation-friendly financing options available for the properties that do need a lot of work. Also, if the property is located in a specific zone of opportunity, for instance, the property that we talked about in Edison, there are certain lenders who will give a $10,000 credit for buyers who are buying that house because of where it's located. And that's a credit that does not have to be paid back. So, how are you going to review those homes? Well, you need somebody who's experienced, and you need somebody who knows the neighborhood, and you need somebody who knows what repair costs are going to be, and you need somebody who knows what financing options are, and you need somebody who will answer your questions in person and sit down with you and review things and give you a really good understanding of how all of this works. And that is myself. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've sold hundreds of houses with over $1 billion worth of real estate listed or sold since I started selling real estate. Now, this is the part of the HomePath listings. HomePath has many, many listings, apartments in Brooklyn, properties in Bronx, properties in Perth Amboy, all over located the tri-state area, and we can certainly help you locate the ones that you are very interested in, get you to see them inside, and again, help you make an offer that has the highest probability of being accepted. There is a strategy to making offers on bank-owned property, and there is a strategy with negotiating. I will help you make those offers correctly and negotiate in such a manner that you have a much higher probability of getting your offer accepted. Now, if you're really, really interested in learning more, I can teach you how to buy properties at the sheriff's sale. This is just a partial list of properties that are coming up at the Middlesex County Sheriff's Sale in New Brunswick. And again, a very partial list. If you would like to learn how to buy properties at the sheriff's sale or buy them just prior to the sheriff's sale while they're under a list pendants status, again, we can help you learn how to do that. And we have a class for that. Again, my name is Bruce Parker. I'm involved, informed, and in town. Our office is located in Highland Park. If you would like to sell your home, just scan that QR code on the bottom or go to my2026value.com. If you'd like a book on how to sell your home fast for top dollar, shoot me a message and I will be happy to send you a copy of the book. And one more last thing, if you would like to become a real estate agent, I also have a real estate school, Best School of Real Estate. If you would like to get your real estate license, we have an asynchronous course that you can take all on the computer at your own pace. 75 hours is required by the state of New Jersey, or you can take a Zoom class with me. The Zoom classes are on Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. And if you'd like to take a Zoom class and just do a sample before you actually pay for it, we are happy to invite you to a try before you buy class. And you can sit in on one of our classes, again, to get started, get a real estate license. Well, I think that's about all I have for you today. If you'd like more information, please give me a call. I would be happy to help you. And again, thank you so much for responding to my ad. I really do hope to help you soon. And again, let's have a great 2026.